Okay, so I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to do this. So, first of all, what I do, this entire thing is just to dive through the Dark World door. So you saw I failed it though, but what I'm meant to do is do that. That's like the entire trick. So first of all, I start by doing this, steeple sequence of action. I throw my hat, I ground pound, but I need to do those very quickly. I throw my hat, and then I wait a while before ground pounding, and then I dive. That is not what I mean to do. What I do is this. So I do this, and just after I ground pounded, I then hold X. Alright, first of all, I throw my hat, then I ground pound, then I dive. And between ground pounding and diving, I hold X. So it should look something like that at the moment. Then, as soon as I possibly can, I hold, as soon as like the camera turns, I hold towards the star door. And then I do a triple jump. So, this. But I don't want to, but in the beginning, I don't want it to look like that. This, sorry. I don't want it to look like that, that's too soon. I need it to look like that. Because otherwise I can't do it. It can't look like that, it has to look like this. So then, I do this, and I hold like that. I ground pound in midair, and then as soon as I ground pound after the triple jump, as soon as I ground pound after the triple jump, I let go of L, and then I just dive straight through the door, pretty much. So I dive, and then, basically, I need to withhold doing the triple jump for as long as I possibly can, because otherwise what's going to happen is that landed too near to the railing. I need to land over here for it to work. Because you can see though, you could still hear me sliding while I'm in the door. And then if I let go while I'm still doing that, and then if I press R a second time while I'm still doing that, it doesn't even have to be a triple jump. If you fail it, you can do it on that. And you heard I was still sliding there, and I got out the door and I was still on my stomach. So I could dive recover out of that. You can't do it like that, because that's why I said don't do it too quickly, because otherwise you won't get enough height of the triple jump. So, yeah, if you do this, then the triple jump will send you over here, and you don't get enough distance or height. So you need to do that and go as far as you possibly can. You need to essentially press A as late for the triple jump as you possibly can. And if that fails, you can just start another triple jump, or you can do it off a double jump, which is a bit more difficult, but you can do it. So, for example, if I fail that, I would just do this, if I can manage it. So, there we go. All of this adds up to me being able to do this, and that isn't going to work. I can tell when they're not going to work. This one probably is going to work. I tried to roll too early, because rolling is obviously, if you haven't played this ROM hack before, rolling is done by pressing Z then B, which is the same as a slide kick. So if you do it on a slope or a staircase, you just end up slide kicking. But if you do it on like any other surface, you do a roll. I have looked into the possibility of hold on. Alright, here we go. I have looked into the possibility of doing it down here, because that would indeed be faster, but the problem is it just has too many other issues with it. For one, you need to slow down to a complete stop for that to work, because otherwise you aren't moving fast enough to do the other technique for a roll. So yeah, essentially, you have to stop and then do that. And I personally jump, which cancels the roll. I'm not sure whether it's faster than just doing this. I don't think it is. It's probably not, if I'm being perfectly honest, but I do it anyway, because, like I said, I haven't said this yet. The reason I'm teaching everybody how to do this is because I'm not competing for world record anymore. Because I can't do the trick in Fire Sea, and I feel like somebody else should be able to compete. And this, I literally just learned this, but I can't do all the other tricks, so I feel like it's better off if somebody else has a shot at this game. And this trick is very daunting to learn, and it only saves like, what, half a second? I just learned it because I already knew how to do it, and I'd done it a few times by a fluke. So I've already done a tutorial on this, and I'm not uploading that version because in that one I was really trying to figure out how to do it myself, because the only reason I could do it the only reason I could do it in that tutorial is because I had the muscle memory, and I needed to, you know, figure out how to explain how to do it to other people. And muscle memory is no good for teaching other people. Because it's okay if you can show them, but you need to give them a step-by-step walkthrough as to how do you do this? Because it's no good saying to somebody, okay, do this. They'll be like, what did you just do? You need to tell them, okay, well, you can do this. That probably won't work because you were too close. And if you fail that, then you can do a double jump here. And in the beginning, you don't want to do that, because then you're going to have to go for the double jump again, because it gives you too much forward momentum, and the triple jump doesn't go far enough. You know, you need to know how to teach it to them step by step, so that's why I'm doing this. The other method, the ones that everybody else uses, is looking a little something like this. So they go in as quickly as they possibly can and get up here, and then they capture the door, get out of it, and then roll completely stationarily. So I'm going to attempt to do that as quickly as I can. Yeah, about as fast as I can do it is this. That's about as fast as I can do it, and with this trick I can do it about this quickly. I'm not sure if there's really any time save, but it's just something that is definitely not something that should just be completely overlooked, especially not in the world of TASing, because of course in TASing any time save is time save, unless it gives you absolutely horrible RNG, in which case it's not time save. But I feel like this is probably, well, like I said, it's definitely not something that should just be overlooked, because it is possible to do this faster, and I know it is. And I know my technique is definitely not, is definitely not the optimal technique, so what is the optimal technique is my question to that. So, yeah, that's about as good as I can do it. And you wonder why I stopped speedrunning this scrum hack. I nearly just called it a game. It's not a game, really, is it? Because it is exactly that. It's a ROM hack. Oh no. Well, anyway, you get the general gist. I'm just going to go into CCM because I can. And in fact, it's much easier to do this sort of dive technique on things other than Dark World, because on other things it's much easier because you have a longer distance that you can dive at. With Dark World it's a bit more difficult, but with like levels it's not as difficult. I'm just gonna go into CCM because I can. What am I even gonna do in here? I don't know. Sure, why not? Oh yeah, I wanted to do this. Just because I think it's cool. And there we go. Did it. I'm just gonna kill myself by BLJing into the void. That was actually not what I meant to do. I was gonna say I'm just gonna kill myself by BLJing into the void, and then I was gonna BLJ into Walkix will work. Because that is a genuine strat that I used in the 9-star run for this. That is a genuine strat I use. I actually BLJ over to Walkix will work. Like, that's not even a joke, I do use that. The thing is, I hate this ROM hack because if you have a slight angle while BLJing, the angle gets bigger and bigger, and I don't know why that is, but that means I need to pre-plan my angle for it to be adjusted. Yeah, no, like, literally, I do this. It is possible to survive it without having to do these cappy throws if you get a really good angle. But, that's only for, like, non-stop, because for this category, that's really bad. Because you need to get like the perfect angle for that. I think it's like a little more left than this one, but not too much more left. It's like it's definitely not there. I think it's like no, it's like I think it's like here. Nope. Yeah, no, it's not there either. I don't know where it is. I think it might even be more right. It might be like here. I know it gets magnified, so just give me a second. Yeah, no, it's like there, but you don't BLJ for as long and you clip earlier. I don't know how I do it, but sometimes you can just clip earlier. But for this, it's more ideal to go like, not like that extreme an angle. Actually, I think it might be even like less right. It might just be like a less extreme right. I don't know. I don't know what angle it is. It's probably like something like that. Wait, what? I just turned around and BLJ'd and actually BLJ'd into the void. You can like BLJ and get a lot of speed here. But yeah, no, I just use this for doing that. Anyway, that was my tutorial on how to do wait. On how to do this. Not how to do that. How to do this.
On how to do this. Okay, that's about as good as I'm going to get it. Alright, see ya.